My wife won $9 million, filed for divorce, and kicked me out, but she forgot the prenup her parents forced me to sign before marriage. When Sarah won the lottery, she became a different person overnight. We'd been married for 8 years. The morning after the numbers came in, she was on the phone with lawyers. By noon, I had divorce papers. By evening, my clothes were in garbage bags on the lawn. Pack your shit and get out, she said, standing in the doorway. I'm done playing house with someone who never amounted to anything. I'm a high school teacher making $52,000 a year. She worked part-time at a bookstore, maybe $18,000. For 8 years, I'd paid the mortgage, covered the bills, funded her pottery hobby. None of that mattered now. She had $9 million, and I was suddenly worthless. Sarah, can we just talk about this? There's nothing to talk about. My lawyer says I'll keep everything. The house, the cars, the money, you'll get whatever the court feels generous enough to give you, which won't be much. She smiled, this cold, unfamiliar smile. I'm going to travel, buy a condo in Miami, live the life I always deserved. You can go back to your sad little classroom. I grabbed my bags and left. My buddy Mike let me crash on his couch. The next morning, Sarah's Instagram was updated. New chapter, new life, no dead weight. Her friends commented, you deserve this, queen, finally ditching that loser. I spent 3 days in a fog. Then I remembered the prenup. When we got engaged, Sarah's parents insisted on a prenuptial agreement. They thought I was marrying her for money, which was insane because they were solidly middle class. But they were paranoid. I didn't want to sign it. It felt insulting, but Sarah begged, please, just do this for me. It doesn't mean anything. So I signed. The prenup stated that any assets acquired during the marriage through windfalls, including lottery winnings, inheritances, or gifts, would be split 50-50 regardless of whose name they were in. Her parents wanted to protect their potential inheritance to her, but the lawyer they'd hired was fresh out of law school and worded it badly, real badly. I dug through my boxes until I found my copy, then took it straight to a lawyer. He read it twice, then started laughing. Your wife just won the lottery? $9 million. During your marriage? Yes. He laughed harder. She owes you half. This prenup is ironclad. She can't touch that money without splitting it with you. I filed a counter petition the next day, including the prenup as evidence. Sarah's lawyer called me within hours, voice tight. You need to withdraw this immediately. You're making a huge mistake. No mistake. Just enforcing the prenup her parents made me sign. That prenup was meant to protect her. Then they should have hired a better lawyer. Silence. Then, she'll fight this. Good. See you in court. The hearing was 3 weeks later. Sarah showed up in designer clothes, a new Rolex glinting. When she saw me, her face twisted with rage. Her lawyer argued the prenup was signed under duress, that it couldn't apply to lottery winnings. My lawyer presented the document and highlighted the relevant section. The judge read it carefully. Mrs. Peterson, did your parents arrange this prenuptial agreement? Yes, but... And did you and your then-fiancé both sign it willingly in front of witnesses? Yes, but he... And the language here is quite clear. Any windfall assets acquired during the marriage are subject to equal division. He looked at Sarah over his glasses. That includes lottery winnings. Her lawyer tried one more angle. Your Honor, my client believed this prenup protected her. Then she should have read it more carefully. The judge ruled in my favor. Sarah owed me $4.5 million, plus half the house, half her new car. Everything. She exploded in the hallway. You're stealing from me! That's my money! No, I said calmly. It's our money. You wanted the prenup enforced. Now it is. Her parents called that night screaming. I let it go to voicemail. You conned us. We'll sue you for fraud. My lawyer sent them a formal letter reminding them that they'd initiated the prenup, chosen the lawyer, and forced the terms. If they pursued legal action, we'd countersue for harassment. They went silent. 2 months later, the money transferred. $4.5 million hit my account. I paid off my student loans, bought a modest house, put the rest in investments. Sarah's spending spree continued until her half ran out in 2 years. She's back working at the bookstore, living in a cramped apartment, posting cryptic quotes about betrayal. Last week, she texted, I hope you're happy. You ruined my life. I stared at the message for a long time. Then I blocked her number.